In this video, we're going to look at functions. So to start, what is a function? Well, a function is a rule that takes an input and produces exactly one output. For example, you could take the variable x representing any number. And if you substitute x into the function f, you would get an output of f of x. So let's look at a quick example to wrap our heads around this. So here we have the equation f of x is equal to 2x plus 3. This is an example of a function. For instance, if you substitute the number 4 as the input, f of 4 is equal to 2 times 4. Wherever I see an x, I'm going to substitute 4. So f of 4 equals 2 times 4 plus 3. 2 times 4 is 8 plus 3 is 11. So f of 4 is equal to 11. Notice what we did in this example. We just took the number 4 as our input and substituted it into the function f. And we got our result f of 4, which we solved for and got as 11. So let's take a look at the function graph to visualize this easier. So here's our function 2x plus 3. It's a straight line with a constant slope, and these two circles right here represent the y and the x intercept. These are not removable discontinuities, which we will talk about in the future. So let's go over the most important rule of a function. So a function can have many different inputs. Like in this function, we have infinitely many numbers to put in. A function can have all these inputs that produce the same output, but one input cannot produce two different outputs. Let's simplify that a little bit. So right now, this function, each point has only one corresponding output. So, for example, to see this, let's take a look at our input of 4. When we substituted 4 into the equation, we got 11. So 4 has one specific value that it corresponds to, just like all these other points over here. If we substituted 4 into an equation and we got the value 11 and for instance 20, that would not be a function. A way to look at this is through the vertical line test. If we draw a vertical line at any point or spot in this graph, it should only cross the line or function once. That's what makes this graph right here a function. In the next video, we'll dive deeper into these functions and what they're all about.